All right, y'all. So we're about 3/4 of the way, maybe-ish, of through this build. So I thought I'd give you a 3/4 of the way through tour compared to day one. So when we came in day one, we had our pool table here and then a mess of everything. And when you came over here, we had the wood stove and the ceiling falling down and cobwebs everywhere and holes in the floor where they chopped wood. But now we have my entertainment system, and I did set this off to the left originally. Obviously, you can see it that way because the couch is, a little bit closer to the bump out section, and you figured you might be sitting in there watching it. But now that I have the stereo here, I want it to be a little more symmetrical. So I'm going to move this into the middle at some point and then make a custom entertainment center here for my vintage stereo, and then maybe put some shelving above it for all my media, CDs and DVDs, and put my LPs in the bottom section. Maybe, we'll see. But then came over here and there were just a ton of mess. Somebody living on a couch right here, broken window. So obviously all that's been changed out. There was the famous branch holding up the bump out window or ceiling, sorry. And I actually still have that log or branch, and I'll incorporate it into my house at some point. But yeah, I plan on restoring this and this at some point and putting them in my bedroom. And then I don't know what we'll do with the furniture in there, sell it, I suppose. But I'm either going to have maybe a seating section here, just a chair, and get rid of this couch, or put this couch over here. We'll see. We'll see how my dogs, they think of it, because they like sitting on this and looking out the window. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Or I might put, shelving here for CDs and whatever. I've debated putting an electric piano here, but I might just put a small bookshelf here because I don't have too many books these days. Something will go there. This will go in the front room, which will be my office, and either put another little seating section here for reading and whatnot, or put a table for eating. And we came into the kitchen here. I'm sure I think there was a hole in the floor here, and the obviously beautiful pool table. Kitchen isn't in much better shape. It's cleaner, but this is kind of a working title right here. I'm gonna put an exhaust fan there and cabinet. I think one of these cabinets above it, the skinny one, I think fits right there. And I've debated putting open shelving here. I know I'll put open shelving right here, but maybe open shelving here or closed standard cabinets. But obviously we'll get to that in the future. I've thought about putting a little bit extension out here and then having, a little seating bar there. But in the end, I'm probably gonna put a island in the kitchen that's on wheels, so I can have it here with 2 seats, bar seats here, and eat on top of it, and then prep area here, or roll it either way so that I can sit at stools and watch TV, which it'll probably be in this configuration more than this one. So anyway, so that's this room, and then we ventured on in. So here was major difference number one was the furnace used to be right here. This used to be a cubby right here, but we took that out and we'll just use these as a pantry, or maybe build something custom in the future. But I like these. They came out pretty well. I'll probably anchor this one onto the wall and raise it up to the ceiling, so there'll be a little gap for, pulling things out and prepping right here. Not really prepping, but just putting ingredients down there. Little room. So, and then we'll refinish these, paint them, and make them look fancy. And then coming into here, we had an awesome washer and dryer set. Not that these are in much better shape. Well, yeah, they are, but they're not new. And I just always loved that opening this one, finding beer cans and cardboard and shoes in there. That was weird. Obviously got rid of the cabinets there. I've thought about putting, cabinets all across, or maybe one that's like takes up this much space and then having open shelves on each side. We'll see. And then coming in, I think I went into the bedroom first, and this is major difference number 2 of the house, where this closet used to be over there with the built-in, and I didn't like the idea of having to have the bed here or here. Obviously, you didn't want to do it here because the window, so you couldn't have a headboard. So it made the most sense to have it here. You couldn't really have it here either because of the window here. I didn't like the idea of being in bed and not being able to see the doorway, so decided to put the closet here so we can see out there and also out windows. So did that, left the water heater where it originally was, a little cubby up there, and at some point when I'm able to hide all this stuff or unpack it, I will make that a fancy closet. I'll probably do maybe just curtains or just leave it open because I don't like sliding doors, but we'll see. We'll see what happens when I get to it. But yeah, just, did that, a little setup for a TV, and did add in-wall heater, and someday we'll put this fancy electrical panel here and then create the box like they had on the original one. Then we made our way in here and had to jump over a trapdoor into the bathroom, which was like the cleanest room in the original house, if that's saying anything. Someday I'll figure out what kind of shower I want. I did find this. I did have a little break here. I can epoxy that. And I was going to do tile, but I just bought a little bit of tile to accent the front bathroom, and that box is heavy, so a tile shower in here might be way too heavy, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Originally, full counter all the way out because the vent pipe comes up and then the sewer, the infill and outfill water comes over here. Actually, just to exit infill water's over here. But I'm just going to keep it in the back there, and I'm doing an air admittance valve so I don't have to do cabinets all the way up here because it'll stop just below this cabinet or counter height. So I'll probably just do counter that goes out to here and then have this open, and so I can put a basket in here for laundry. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And then this is the last wall I have to build in this house just to separate all this plumbing stuff. And I'll probably have an elbow go here and then in there in the wall there through that, so that I can just build it up to here and then have it over to put things on and then have open shelving here. So that should be pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get to that pretty soon, and then just have to do the vent fan in here and a couple lights, and then was going to do drywall on this ceiling to give it that sanitized bathroom look. And we came out and I opened the door here, and I think originally the door opened from here to here and there was a light here, but I switched it around, so I put the light here and the door is going to open this way out there. You can't have an in-swinging door because this hallway is, too skinny. It's not too bad but for a single wide, but it's not the best. But anyway, so that's what's going to happen there. I'll put a little deck out and some steps going down, or I've debated just having it a deck and not have steps, so it just discourages people that were creeping around the back of my house from breaking in. Who knows? It's not a bad neighborhood, so don't have to worry about it too much. But then we came over to past the pool table again into the front section, and this was change number 3. Like only 3 major-ish changes I did to this house. There used to be a coat closet here, which was really tiny, but I decided to just keep it open. It just makes it feel more airy, and then maybe I'll just put a little bench right here for, you know, the mudroom bench basically to put your shoes on and off, and then maybe just put a hook or two for in-use coats. But we'll see about that. This door I'm actually probably going to put in the back door area. It's just temporary hooked up because right now this is just what I had. I did find another door that I have to rehab, and it's the square or triangle window ones, which I like a lot better. And I need the swing to come in this way because then you have the light switches here. So we're just using that for now. So it'll just work out. The one that I have swings that way naturally. So then I do like this for single wides. This hall was really wide. It's like 3 feet. So that's pretty good. Although it makes this bedroom that was having a hanging off door when originally came in here a little bit smaller. I mean, it's tiny, but it is what it is. And it's just storage right now for personal things and flooring, lots of flooring. And here you can see my rubber stamp collection because I used to make and sell these. I still have some inventory, obviously. And I have a few of these on eBay. I should put all of them up so I can finally sell out the inventory. But anyway, so there's that. And then did add, or actually I still have to add the in-wall heater on this one. So that's the only difference in this room other than it being completely new. And coming into the front bedroom, excuse me, and this will be the office. Like I said, I'll put my desk right here. And then if I don't do the bookshelf up front, I'll probably put the bookshelf here or filing cabinets or some kind of shelf in here. And then coming into the front bathroom, which couldn't even see the toilet when I first got this place. Yep, so we'll do that. We have to build a little vanity for this. I think it was a little wedge piece vanity, but I don't like that. Or who knows, if I find one, I'll do it. But I just want to do a little rectangle one. And we have our shower in here that we're working on right now. This is the current project. And we do have it sitting into place. But the next step is to drill a hole down there, put some mortar in there to get that base all solid for stop it from cracking when you're sitting in there taking a shower or standing in there, and then working on the plumbing back here. But for now, it's just my tool storage room. So anyway, so there you go. There's the 3/4 of the way done tour. Maybe 3/4, maybe just over half. I'm not sure. But it's been 4 years of hard work, you know, mostly part-time, especially the first 2 years, just on the weekends. And now that I live here, we work on a little bit more. But then again, I also do spend a lot of time just living these days, and I got other projects, my trucks and camper van and all that good stuff. But yeah, so if you guys like what you see, follow along if you aren't, like and sub type of thing. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming along. Take care, y'all.